Hi, I'm Ryan, and I'm making a YouTube video for the game Madden 23. I'm going to be doing an Indianapolis Colts franchise. If you're new to the stream, don't forget to comment, like, thumbs up, subscribe. Thank you. Peace. Crap. Alright, you. I have to get up so I can go back to my chair. Oh. Alright. We should go smoke this team. Just saying. This team's not that good. The Jaguars. Or smoke. What? Oh, just I thought it was singing game. Oh, it's singing game. Oh, 4 minute quarters. Hmm. Swervers with the Now we're playing the game.
The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. Fields it right around the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. Out onto the field comes the Colts offense for their first series. And at quarterback, a new name this year to the franchise, of course, but certainly not new to the league. A 15-year vet, former league MVP, Matt Ryan. Carry by Taylor to start the drive. We take a look at his numbers on the ground last week. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more. The Colts have run well on the year following a win in week 1. And this will be quite a start for them if they can win 2 straight on the road.
Yeah, the schedule makers didn't do him any favors. They gave him 2 road games right out of the gate, but the thinking of the team has to be, imagine if we win these 2 games, what a setup for the rest of the season for us.
On second down, it's Taylor. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
For the Brits, they'll be nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves his sticks.
They did tell us they wanted to establish a ground game early, didn't they?
They did. A small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you gotta like that. They started to get a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also have their league guy running it pretty well, too.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, Ryan. They'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of 40. This will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short. Now we'll give it to Taylor. And he will have a first down as they get into the ground at the 37. These two teams, division rivals, of course. And you remember back to Week 18 last year. The Colts fans don't want to remember back to Week 18 last year. The Colts needed to win, and the Jags, they were kind of looking ahead to 2022 with the two-man Jags. Start of the second quarter, it's the Colts in possession. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. 1st and 10, Taylor now. Going to be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. I certainly know that I, for one, would not like to be on the other end of a tackle when this guy's coming at you full speed from a strong safety spot. Boy, that was a nice play. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. 47 yards rushing for him already. A terrific opening drive on the ground, and it's a first down. They give to Taylor out of the gun. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
And when you get good yards like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure it's just a little bit extra.
A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. 1st and goal, a chance for an early staple here on the road. Ryan. Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. Lawrence from his end zone, rolling to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. To throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he's brought down again across the 20-yard line. Lawrence finding Kirk there for the Jaguar first. Here's Lawrence to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
What we're seeing so far as a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play. Unfortunately, trying to flip through contact and short the sticks.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. This time they stay on the ground, and he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. So plenty of everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Glenn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. After a rare scoreless first half, these teams now just looking for something as the second half gets underway. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And a decision to bring it out. Ends up not being a good one. About 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Week 2 underway around the NFL. And a reminder that later tonight it will be Chicago and Green Bay in the Packers home opener. The 101st season of that great rivalry. They had the 100th anniversary last year. And then tomorrow night, a treat, a Monday night doubleheader. Tennessee and Buffalo, 7:15 Eastern. And then Minnesota and Philly kicking off a little over an hour later. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards. He moves the sticks. One play has it to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw Lawrence. Finds the open target, Arnold. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Lawrence will throw. Looking for an on football. And the coach pick it up. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10. On their side of midfield, it's a 47. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
You go on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls, they're setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run, run return the snap, hopefully get to the point of the later. Let's face it, you do worse than you really are on the first down.
No gain on the play there, so they're on for the 3rd down and 6. Now Ryan. He rifles one that's intercepted. Looked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jags are in great field position here as this is return just shy of midfield. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. They'll start at the ground. ETN. Try one inside, but nothing there. Unique and Gakwe in on the stop. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Lawrence will try and set up the screen to ETN. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. We're coming to the line here, needing 9 yards to pick up the first. From midfield now, Lawrence. That's caught by his tight end on the angle. And we're going to work this down about the 32-yard line.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends are creating so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with the tight end as a linebacker,
he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. That's Yannick Ngakwe with a sack. Don't need it all back at once. You figure they're going to need something here. Back now in Jacksonville, as we are just about set to go here in quarter number 4. Throwing on 2nd and long. Lawrence. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. And if you're thinking field goal from here, it's 48 yards. You think they'd like to get him a little help now on 3rd down and move it closer. Here's Lawrence. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sack back at the 38. Yannick Ngakwe able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never ending. That kick by the Ranger was a career long.
well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Indy set to go on offense once more. I'll tell you what, it's kind of hard to imagine. They have not scored a single point, and yet they're in this position, a touchdown drive here, and they're in the lead.
Normally, when you have 0 on your side of the ledger on the scoreboard, you're a little bit discouraged. But when they look over to their opponents, they don't see a number that's way out there. They don't see a number they can't attain. In fact, they can get it right here on this drive and potentially take the lead.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Ryan. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. To throw again is Ryan. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. We're trying to erase that deficit left time.
They certainly were, but how about the reaction time and the instincts back deep to force the incompletion? We might need to mark this one down. We may look back and say,
well, a huge mistake late. It's intercepted. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the touchdown.
Jaguars. Travis Etienne, his first touchdown here in their campaign. And the Jaguars get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. So 2 plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew up. And a long run into the end zone, and what a run it was. On a return from his end zone, Rodgers. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee, as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And you're still in this game. You haven't scored. Offense obviously struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, get right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive. The Colts have liked Big Mo Alley-Cox more and more over his 4 seasons with the team. Initially known just for his blocking, he's developing into a nice target as a tight end. And there, he picks the line.
He lost the football. And the Jags grab it. And that might just submit him. A return for a late touchdown. That's the great try now for Patterson. He's got it, and it's 17-0. The score always an exciting play in football. We witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then running it into the end zone for 6. Taking it about the 1. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. This offense back out and set to go for their next drive. I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
And you get any type of points on the board, that counts at all, but although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference, that's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while, but everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
Deep ball on 2nd down, and lined up incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball has been part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it. Unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
His pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Shaquille Griffin with that. Well, the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. An excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. The Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the 4th.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed, like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They're just going up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them.
Down to a knee for the Jags. Victory seemingly in hand. Down to the knee one more time, and that should just about do it. Good bounce back win. They take the knee, can't stop the clock defensively, Tough opening week loss, but now 1-1.
Shows that they handled things really well. Teams are getting back to week one loss, and they start to think that the sky is falling. This team realizes it's a long season, and they feel very talented, and they get it done in this one.
So this will be a win for Jacksonville.
That hurts.
These players are on the last year of their contract.
Choose from 4 preset offers that range in.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing. It's off we go on EA Sports. Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. As Indy's offense takes the field for the first time, we take a look at Matt Ryan, top 10 all-time in passing yards, playing his first career season outside of Atlanta. And whoa, he's going to hope that that is not a sign of things to come. A rude welcoming to this ball game. A bad start there, a big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. Again, it's Taylor. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22. This defense for the Chiefs, very strong last week as they upped their score and improved to 2-0 on the young season.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there. And they came with 3 receptions in that game.
Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. First possession of the game, and they're already going after double coverage.
That's a nice completion that can set the tone for things to come if they're able to keep finding ways to beat them. The defense is throwing at them. They look like they're confident.
Another nice game, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guys' pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave the tight end in, bring the running backs back in the block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 14 carries, 69 yards.
And so we talk about we're witnessing one of the best offensive players in the league so far this season. What he's been doing has been second in rushing across the NFL. And the top spot is clearly inside. He's confident. His blockers are confident. He's having a heck of a year.
Now we're at a first down pickup of 8. The Colts at 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind is certainly makes an alternative from starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate. They always tough in the NFL.
Again for Taylor running right side. And he'll do a nice job here just to find his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Now it's Ryan. And this is caught at the end. And he's finally taken down. It's a big game that will turn out to be the second quarter down from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession as they go to work on a 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Ryan. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And he gets him a little bit closer, takes it from the 6 inside the 5 and 4. They got it to the 4 on this opening drive, but now they face a 3rd and goal. Here's Ryan to throw. Through the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
Blankenship's kick is good. And the Colts hit the scoreboard first. It's late on. So the long ball gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they'll settle for just a field goal.
To think that maybe they made a decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And they'll start at the 25 as McKinnon decides against returning it. Here comes the Kansas City offense, and in his 6th season of conducting this high-powered attack, coming off 4 straight Pro Bowls, it's Patrick Mahomes.
And I think if you're handing out hardware through 2 weeks of the season, he might be your MVP, already 7 touchdown passes in just 2 games. As we do know, though, in real life, they don't hand you out anything this early. A lot of games left to get through between now and the playoffs.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so he'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Mahomes on the give to Edwards-Helaire. 4 yards to pick up, 1st down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of people thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. Right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. They'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain, 3-0 our score. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And they're going down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4.
A short game that doesn't get on the first down brings up a fourth down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were to have the stop before. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Some good games coming up here in week 3, the first weekend of fall officially. And tonight, the Niners and Broncos from Denver. 49er fans are probably saying, well, I thought we were done with Russell Wilson. Yeah, let's see him tonight. And then on Monday night, Cardinals and Giants from MetLife Stadium kick off at 8:15 Eastern. One play has him up past the 40 already. Another 1st and 10. Now it's Ryan. It's his target, the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. Called a gain of 3 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. Ryan. This one complete to Jordan. And they're going to get this out to midfield. And on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. From midfield now, here's Ryan. And that is incomplete.
Come on.
16 seconds now on the clock.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare completion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. On 4th down, Matt Hawk is on the punt. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. They're going on 4th down. It's Ryan. Going to Woods, but that pass is intercepted. Picked up by Ron Thornhill. And the Chiefs are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration in his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about him all week. What did he do right? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're saying right now. Showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this week 3 matchup. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. And we'll start at the 25 as McKinnon decides against returning it. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. It's a game, Charles, that's been fairly starved for offense. Really not much in that first half. We'll see if they can get something going here as we look toward the third quarter. Our rifles run, that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. They had to settle for 3 last drive. Hoping the second go-around ends in 6. In good possession, 1st and 10. It's so close, he gets it to the run. Bounds right there. Good yardage as he runs for 24 and a first. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there. Taylor is going to take this one in for a first touchdown.
It's subjected not defensively, but on top of that, comply with him. You have to be able to wrap up. Or else he can just brush out those aside like they're not even there.
And the next gen stats CD it shows us he covered better than 20 yards after the initial contact was made. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now here comes Kansas City. This offense returning out there, and really, you remember the last drive, Charles, it was over before it even began. They threw the interception on the very first play.
And what that means is for all these guys, it's been a while since they've been out there going full speed, so they got their run back out there, run a couple of your go-to plays. Make sure you get your offense oiled up a little bit. They got to be able to start fast, but they got to be efficient as well.
Especially the quarterback. To throw on 2nd and 10, Mahomes. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. Big gain in his sights, but he did not run it in. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing now is Mahomes. He finds his man, Sky Moore. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he'll punt on the way for the 2nd time. Yards that time on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. So here are the Colts to take over. They've got the lead here as they start out 1st and 10, trying to erase the memory of the loss last week that came at the hands of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Ryan. Campbell making the catch. And they get him down behind. He takes it across the 30-yard line. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode. Really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And we'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Here's Ryan. His throw incomplete.
So many times we talk about coverage with somebody defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it right.
Well, he is going to have a Colts first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of the football. They'll run the toss here with Taylor. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. You think about this strong safety position, and they're the more bulkier guys in the free safety, but that's a great athleticism to hustle in and break up that play. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They run once more with Taylor. And he'll get it down to the play to the 37. 51 yards rushing for him now as he's running 11 times.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Colts. They've got control of the football. They also have the lead as we start the 4th. They go play action now. Ryan. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That could have been a huge play, but give the defender credit. Stayed calm, stayed collected, and kept himself in position to make the play on the ball without a penalty.
He's got the tight end, Malari Cox. And he is going to pull his first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. Now a handoff. Taylor with it. And they'll get this down to the 10. That game of 13 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. But a good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll run here with Taylor. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. Now a stoppage. It looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? They'll look to run with Taylor. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll try and run. Taylor, yeah, he's into the end zone. Touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Colts look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. That was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And it was capped off by a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Takes it at the 7. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Chiefs ready to rock again on offense. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Mahomes now on 1st down. Targeting Moore, he's got him on the crossing pattern. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there. As that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 at a 1st down. To throw, it's Mahomes. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield to 43. Meanwhile, Mahomes throw complete there to Smith-Schuster. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Now Mahomes throwing the out route here. It's complete to Kelsey. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Mahomes throwing into the hands here of Hardman. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. That costs your team.
Now here's Mahomes. And he's got it. Only a yard of the completion. It's 2nd and goal. Mahomes to throw once more. And he's got Hartman in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Chiefs are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7. And all the Chiefs have it. Well, that certainly makes things more interesting. You get the score, then you get the onside kick. A little uphill battle still, but a start.
It's not mission accomplished, but the plan is working. They're in a great spot right now. And the best part, they put the defense right back out on the field after having already scored.
Yeah, they've got the momentum here now. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Mahomes will throw. And that is incomplete.
Now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
They certainly have trouble unlocking this defense through 3.5 quarters. So I would expect it to get any easier now. You know they're going to be sitting back and waiting on everything, and they force an incompletion there.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. And it's incomplete. And they turn it over. They had to go through with such little time remaining. And it would appear the Colts are going to win the football game. To the right side, this is Taylor. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. On the handoff, this is Taylor. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. It is first. This from 47 yards out. And it is good. That will have to be in trouble the whole way, but it does get over the ball. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3. But feeling right now, anything helps try to salt this one really further.
Without doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off. But it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
From the 6. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. But this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happening.
He's got a man complete. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown. And that was a Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers. And no alley to be found. The coverage was 7, and he's dropped to the 18. Out onto the field comes the Colts offense for their first series, and at quarterback, a new name this year to the franchise, of course, but certainly not new to the league. A 15-year vet, former league MVP, Matt Ryan. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit. I like that start. 14 yards to get him going.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense now. That go around. The offense won the challenge. Takes it to about the 37. But look there at his numbers on the ground a week ago. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, Getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're sixes.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
How about that, partner? That happened in a hurry. Sudden, explosive, gets into the backfield and spills the blood.
And he was AFC Defensive Player of the Week last week because of plays just like that. And that will be incomplete.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game. Watching him try to take away that area of the field.
They'll try and throw for him with Ryan. And that going to be taken in by Austin Dooley. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they manage to convert and now keep the drive alive. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And this one not going anywhere. They give it to 44 for a gain of just a yard. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he'll be tackled at the 45 following a gain of just 2. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. This is caught inside the 15. They're going to set up now for the ball at the 13-yard line. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he'll be taken down here about the 11. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. Not much on that one, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped it. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Now Ryan. And it's caught. Touchdown. Lewis Campbell. His first touchdown on the year. And the Colts posted first points in the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all total. And it culminates in an Indianapolis touchdown. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the open receiver is Robert Williams. So he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. Not much there, maybe a couple up to the 35.
That's it. Well, we always know he is tough and runs. And I think the way that he gets there is he understands where the offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
A gain of 8 and a first down. Here's Tannehill. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw away. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. On play action, Tannehill. And it's caught by Hooker. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 27 yards there, a first down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
But normally you see three tight ends in a formation, you have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or two towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
But that wasn't exactly a work of art, was it?
No, that wasn't a thing of beauty. This is why I don't play points per reception fantasy league.
Is that what they call
The receiver gets a point there, yeah, and you went that far back.
I tell you what, I wish I had their defense on the fantasy game.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's caught over the middle, Hooper. And they move this all the way down to the 9. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Tannehill. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Now it's Tannehill. Flushed out right, and he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
This is where good coaching and execution come into play because down this close, you absolutely don't want to turn it over. Good job keeping that in mind as he escaped, bought time, and decided throwing it away was his best option.
And they'll go down, brought down the 20-yard line. Pretty paid, getting in there, burying him behind the line. Now the teams will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Now the defense is going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. The kick by Crosby is good, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to keep this score right where it is heading into the locker room.
Yeah, and trailing in the break, you obviously don't want to go in off of a negative play. Give them credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board, give them any type of a spark, anything to build off of. It's a tough play to come back.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Final play of the half. It's Ryan. Well, he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was, and we'll jump right over halftime and keep the game going here in week 4. Second half kickoff, ready to go. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gore. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. 2 fantastic games coming up to wrap up week 4. The first weekend in October. And tonight, the Chiefs and Buccaneers from Tampa. That's a rematch of Super Bowl 55, of course. And then Monday night, rematch of last year's NFC Championship game. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. He's got Hooper on the out route. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing on third down, Tannehill. He finds his man complete. That's Phillip. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Henry running right. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime makes had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, you point out to me at half seems accurate. That line was struggling to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level. Make sure that block is secure before they slide off and try to chip someone at the second level.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9. He dumps it off for Henry. He's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Ouch, you thought you had the defensive stand. Roughing the passer right today.
What does every defense talk about? 3 and out, right? Thought they were able to get off the field. Not so.
After the penalty, it's Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Again, it's Henry. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down at the Colts 29. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Tannehill able to find Henry out of the backfield. And he's brought just inside the 28. Back now in Indianapolis. It's Titan football here as they trail to begin the 4th quarter. On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. As big of a play as we've had on this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. A handoff to the left, Henry. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down. They had to settle for 3 last drive. Over the 2nd go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. That is brought down. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with a totally 1st and goal.
Henry. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. They'll give Henry another shot. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. A lot of tired bodies on that field. But this is a big play, 3rd and goal. There's a run for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Desperation time for Tannehill on 4th down. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Titans have taken a 4th quarter lead. They do tack on the extra point as well. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Take it in at the 3. And not much happening on the return. He's going to get this to about the 23. So now Ryan and the Colts down 10-7, 90 seconds remaining. And they need at minimum 3 points out of this as they come up first and 10. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing now is Ryan. Campbell making the catch. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. This is where, of course, it's good to have a veteran quarterback on your side.
You just be able to call out when his blood pressure drops, and nothing would be different for him. He's done it many times before, expects to get it accomplished again.
On a bad time late for a fourth throw, it's intercepted. Picked up by Amani Hooker. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And so much for the game-winning two-minute drive. I think that interception return there pretty much seals the deal.
And one thing to keep in mind, in a situation with the score that close, defense isn't backing off and just giving you easy throws. They're playing aggressively as well, and they end up picking that one off and sealing the deal for themselves.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From the 6. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Now it's the Colts' turn. Trailing in this one now. 43 seconds to go. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Amani Hooker, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. A first down carry for Henry. And down to the 36-yard line. It's going to use the first of their timeouts as they get right at the 30-second mark of this fourth quarter. Henry again on 2nd down. And able to get this to the 24-yard line. They began the play at the 12. It's also a pickup of 12 for the first down. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. The Titans go victory formation as they take a lead. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Tannehill to a knee, and that'll be the final act of this ball game. That second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they
Okay, that's going to end this broadcast for tonight. If you're new to the stream, don't forget to comment, like, thumbs up, subscribe. Thank you. Peace.